Welcome back. I'm Jocelyn.
I'm Kaden.
And we
are
best
of kin.
There it is. There you have it. You heard it here first, folks. You are all going to be so proud of us, I feel like, because last week we talked
Feels
about...
good to feel good.
Last week we talked about kind of wanting to get into swimming. Maybe we would go swimming. Maybe we'd make it happen. See what happens.
Thinking we're going to be too busy, maybe.
But we went this morning. We went.
We did it.
We did laps. We swam 1,200 meters. And I'm so proud of us. How was it for you?
Great. Humbling, like I said earlier. Like literally the first 50 meters of like freestyle. You just forget that it's all a rhythm and you have to breathe a lot. And if you don't, you're off. And if you're not kicking well, your legs start sinking, right? So it's like you feel so like,
yeah,
you're trying to like pick yourself back up.
I
mean, obviously I'm
gotta pump those legs.
I'm like, that's like the first time I've ever trained for swimming.
Is that the first like laps you've ever done in your life? You're kidding.
Yeah, ever.
Oh my God. Okay.
I was in like
you did good.
A family, like a house pool once, like Jason, because he competed in high school. And he taught me like the launch, like when you're underneath and like the dolphin.
I was gonna tell you to do that. I forgot to tell you.
I did once, yeah. And then like you really go and then
let that carry you until you kind of start slowing down.
Exactly. Then.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to go as far as technique.
But isn't that kind of exciting? It's like,
yeah, it's like I want
you're going to get better.
Not only progression physically, but yeah, as far as like speed and fluid and
be one with the water
and the liquid.
Yeah,
fluid and the liquid.
I was surprised that I wasn't as struggling as I thought I would be.
Yeah, me too.
Kaden was shocked.
I was like, there's no way.
I was going, at first when we started, I was like, God, is he already beating me like so hard? I look back, I'm like, oh no, he's still back there. I felt good. Feels good. Because you work out all the time and I don't. So it's like,
that's another thing
to
too.
actually be good at something.
It's like if I were to go to, if everything has their own different conditioning.
Yeah.
I mean, and some also, ball sports are like easy to pick up on, like pickleball. Yeah, like maybe basketball. But I mean, there's like shooting technique, but I mean, throwing a ball. But that is just different. And I'm sure, like, I mean, cycling is the same way. I mean, you've done a few spin classes. I mean,
yeah, I used to do a lot more spin.
Different conditioning.
Yeah.
But I wonder if you're simultaneously conditioning all of those. How
I think a big part of it is lung capacity, endurance. Like you could be conditioning those things individually that would contribute well to swimming.
Probably, yeah.
But
it is different because you're using your entire
full body. Yeah.
Whereas like running,
pumping the legs, swinging the
running,
arms.
you can kind of, yeah. I guess swimming is similar though too. You'll eventually find a flow state.
That's the thing. You really want to at times, if you can, like just start meditating, and while you're just like. Going elsewhere
like,
in your mind,
one with the water,
thinking just of completely other things, and then I feel like you could. No, yeah, my shoulders.
I was washing my face in the shower, like holding my hands up. I was showing my shoulders, which is crazy because, I mean, I guess I did do arms yesterday.
But you're normally,
too,
yeah, true.
Still though,
you're normally more sore like the next day.
Right away though,
yeah.
It's like you're feeling the burn, like in my bottom of my quad. Yeah, it really makes me want to be for sure lighter too. Though I just felt so heavy in the pool. Like my legs were sinking, and that's why I was surprised too. Like I have big legs, but using the whatever you call it,
we used a little kickboard.
Kickboard, yeah. I don't know why I was going so fucking slow. It was so frustrating.
That was shocking to me.
I don't know why. I mean, I think I was like staying flat though. Like I wasn't using my hips that much.
Which has half hips.
Yeah, I don't think I was using any.
You gotta just be like gliding.
I was like a dog.
Like a dog, doggy paddling. He was fighting for his life. That video you posted was funny. Which is like,
yeah,
like you had to kick back off the ground.
I thought about trimming it, but I'm like, I'm not gonna be like
funny.
fake, like look like I was doing that the whole time.
Exactly, because it's like that. It's day one.
It's literally the first time I've ever done laps. Yeah, and who gives a fuck?
It was so fun, Kaden. Like
that was awesome. I mean, it was awesome too that we were supposed to go to El Dorado Aquatic Center, then we went the wrong hours, so luckily we got
there too late.
Lifetime.
I slept in a little bit today.
I mean, me too. I felt it was fine. But
yeah,
luckily we had Lifetime.
Incredible views.
Yeah, that was
oh
crazy.
my God. The most incredible views of Camelback. Like a stunning pool to go to.
The rest of the club
was not busy.
No,
it was like one person there. And I just feel like I want to go every day.
Even then, though, too, like we can share a lane.
Yeah.
Like switch off. Like when you do the back, then I go type
yes,
thing.
exactly.
So like when I'm going, it's your rest.
I mean, yeah, even when I was on the swim team, like
I'm
we have
sure we
like
can go at the
5
same
people
time.
per lane. Yeah. Like
Really?
Yes. There's so many kids and only 12 lanes. That's the laundry beeping. But yeah, you have to like based on how quickly they go. Like the newbies were in lane 1.
But not simultaneously is what I was saying.
I mean, you're just following one another.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
In like a chain.
Yeah.
You know?
And then we do some backstroke
and if you're passing up someone, you're just courteous and you kind of scooch over, let someone pass you. Like if they're going faster, you know, like that'll be fine.
Yeah, it's crazy, like all the elements of swimming. Because
the breath.
There's times, if you miss a breath, then there's like a slight panic because
you're like,
you're already
drowning.
tired.
There was a moment when
it's not like a legit like I'm gonna die, but it's just like it's like I need air.
I like swallowed too much water, so I wasn't able to get my breath, and then I'm just blowing out again, but I have no more breath to blow out.
The only way to use your muscles efficiently is to give it all oxygen. But if you're not giving enough of it,
no, literally, just imagine
more exhaustion.
In 1 month, if we go like 3 times a week, in 1 month, we won't even need breaks.
I know it'd be nice not to stop at every. I was stopping like at the 25 meter.
Almost every 25 meters,
God. Back and forth.
Yeah. If you could get to at least 50 without
exciting
stopping.
though. It's like knowing how bad you're at swimming. That makes me want to go more though.
Exactly.
Really
I get better.
Really much. Like,
I'm like,
I know, for real. What is it?
It was so fun Saturday.
And what a way. Like, just we talked about it, and it's definitely lived up to the expectation of what a way to start your day.
Yeah. And I've already got
we went to LGO.
Sun. Yeah, we got a coffee
sun
after.
Kiss, workout, LGO coffee.
Then a shower.
And then the pod. Instead of like I'm crawling out of bed.
Yeah.
And then it's like
at 9:45.
Weird energy in the air of just morning energy now.
Yeah. Stagnate. Because we're all like stale in the mornings, you know?
Still trying to wake up.
So if you're like out and about. No, it felt amazing. We definitely want to continue. I feel like it's so apropos because today is also opening ceremony for the Summer Paris Olympics, which is going to be so awesome. We're going to be like so inspired by the Summer Swimming Olympics, and then we're going to be wanting to go back to the pool.
What do you call it?
We're going to be like analyzing. No, I was just going to say that. Analyzing.
Yeah, we can get into that later. I'm curious.
She's insane.
But who's like big on the men's now?
I don't know any of the male swimmers.
I know.
Because Michael Phelps was like a moment in pop culture, and Ryan Lochte.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, that's just so epic. Like, I mean, the 2008 one. Do you remember we were all in the family room?
I remember completely.
Yelling.
Go!
Because it was that one old guy, a 40-year-old.
It was going to be like a record.
Had to win. He was the anchor. And he,
oh my God, I remember that.
He was behind and he caught up and won by like, I'm like literally, if I watch the video again, if you watch the video again, like commentators, it's like,
I remember
it's like almost emotional.
There's nothing more patriotic than rooting for Team USA at the Olympics. Like I do not feel as patriotic as when I do when I'm cheering on like our athletes, our nation's athletes.
Yeah,
our hardest working
It's
individuals.
not even like, oh, we're the best in the world. It's just like you want to see like the best USA athletes win. It's not against really like
you just
number one. It's
it's just like if they deserve
it's just this weird feeling of like even like basketball, like the last Olympics.
You wanted to go to the Olympics once.
Oh yeah, that was my
dream.
Was 2020 Tokyo was my like 2012 goal.
Yeah.
It was volleyball, and when I got to college, like, yep, no. Even if I wanted to do it though, there's no like financial stability in it. Really.
Yeah,
I mean, even the ones that are
you'd have to be
now.
sponsored by brands. You have
I will
to be
say
like
though,
big
I could
enough.
play against in club volleyball, the current outside for the USA team.
How'd you do?
Destroyed us.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, TJ DeFalco. He's big. But no, yeah. But I was saying like USA basketball is really big this year because for some reason a lot of the top athletes like opted out last Olympics.
Oh.
But this one, it's like, they're like everyone's really excited. Like, oh my God, like no one has a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all of it. Even their like USA track team, like that one girl, the
Sha'Carri Richardson. Shakira.
Yeah,
Shakira,
100-meter sprinter, like literally probably.
Oh, I saw her at the qualifier. Oh my God,
world records are almost broken.
She missed her opportunity last time because there was marijuana in her system, and they made her go home. Even though I was looking into it, there's plenty of people who did not have to that were doping or that were caught with like drugs in their system that won gold medals and they weren't stripped away from their golds.
Which is the kind of the topic today, right?
Yeah, I want to get into just the things that you don't really hear as much is the scandal of it all. But what just happened yesterday, the fucking, I'm trying to figure out what sport this is. Hold on. I think it's soccer.
Do you know breakdancing's in it this year, dude?
What?
It's called breaking. Yeah.
Breaking what?
Skateboarding's in it.
That is so funny.
There's some
Oh, it
interesting
is.
ones.
It is. I think soccer. Canada was just caught spying on New Zealand with a drone during practice yesterday, and 2 players were kicked out, and the coach is not allowed to be on the sidelines. Isn't that interesting? Canada. You would think they're supposed to be the nicest people.
I'm
Cheaters.
curious though.
Yeah, Canada. Yesterday.
What I want to see is are they playing them in pool play?
Oh wait, women's football. Is that soccer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Football.
But it's spelled like football.
Oh yeah, because that's in every other country.
In Canada,
that's what they call it.
But it's not FUTBOL.
That's fine.
Okay.
Well, that's just like
Is that
Spanish way of saying it?
That's what was my next question. Yeah, Canada's Olympic women's football team is in turmoil after officials were shocked and disappointed to learn that drones were used to spy on their opponents. As part of the collateral damage, 2 staff with the women's team have been sent home immediately, and their head coach will be absent when Canada takes on New Zealand in their Olympic opener on Thursday. So that was last night.
Olympic opener, yeah. That's so stupid.
Let me see who won that.
Whose idea is that? Hey, get this drone.
Well, it's players, probably. Do you think
Canada's playing?
The coach was suspended, and Canada won. So that's
already happened.
That happened last night. But for them to cheat and then win, it gives me.
It kind of bugs me that there's already some sports being played before opening ceremony. But I kind of get it.
There's only so much you can fit in this period. So many different areas of Paris that they had to renovate and completely take over. Guess how much money they spent to clean up the River Seine?
Isn't it billions, right?
It's like $1.6 billion, and it still looks dirty as shit.
I know, and
because that's where they used to unload all the sewage in the city. The whole city sewage used to end up in the river. So how does one stop centuries of sewage and reverse it? I guess with $1 billion, but clearly it didn't work. I think we talked about that last time, though.
Mentioned it a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad. They got kicked out. Sad, sad, sad. You have some fun facts for us, Kaden?
Yeah, I was actually just trying to see the opening ceremony time. But then I was also trying to see what events are going to be happening by the time this actually already comes out.
Right. That's a good point. My favorite, I think that the Summer Olympics are my favorite because I love running, swimming, gymnastics. Our female gymnasts, I believe last Olympics, Simone Biles decided for her mental health to not compete.
But she's back this year.
Oh, and she's better than ever, bro. Did you see that
she
jump?
Almost a perfect score or something.
Did you see that jump? For a 4 foot something someone? It was over 12-foot jump off the floor. It was insane. Obviously, those floors are a little bouncy.
That crazy one where they had to sprint and then go on that.
Yeah. The little
obstacle.
Horse's back.
Yeah, saddle.
Yeah. Oh, isn't it called a saddle?
Maybe. I feel very uneducated on that.
I know. That's a thing. I honestly need to do more research. Simone Biles is only 27 years old, dude. Can you believe that?
Yeah, she's my age. Crazy.
That is crazy. I'm so excited for her. Okay, wait. Oh, Olympics training session last night. She nailed a difficult vault. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Not the horse's back. Oh my gosh, so exciting. And also, she's in a league of her own. She's invented moves that nobody can do.
What a cool thing, though, humanity created. Literally, this is a global stage for...
I want to know when the first was.
A long time ago.
Let's find out, shall we?
And then women...
Probably in Athens, right?
Wasn't able to compete either.
I feel like it's going to be in Greece.
Oh, for sure. The first celebrated in Greece in 776 BC.
BC?
That's how long.
Holy shit. And has it been going annually ever since?
No,
or was it back
banned
in the
for
day?
over 1,000 years.
Banned? From who?
By the Romans.
Fucking Roman Empire.
They consider the competition a pagan ritual that was in direct conflict with Christianity. That's crazy. They were not held for another 1,500 years until the modern Olympic Games began in 1896 in Athens. So back to the roots. It started.
They should be there every year, honestly. No, but it is a whole economical thing. Like it boosts
Athens
the economy
Greece, right?
in each place. Yeah, Athens is in Greece. So it's like it's nice to share the love with the world, you know. Where was that one the 2012 one?
London. London.
Do you like the opening ceremony, or does it give like weird ritual vibes to you? Because sometimes
I like it. The one that was cool and like,
it does give me weird vibes.
People say till this day has been the best one yet is the 2008, the Beijing.
Oh, their coordination.
No, it was like all these people. Like it looked like a screen, but like it was like people in like little boxes.
It's so weird that I completely remember that. That was the economy collapse, and that was, you know, we were all just.
Oh, that's a good point.
We just wanted to enjoy something for once, you know.
Insane.
In the midst of all that, that is insane.
But what's kind of sad too is that like all these hosts have like they have to put so much money into like the building all
billions of dollars,
all the different structures for the different sports, but then they go like you're like vacant, like abandoned.
But I also heard, I don't know if we talked about this last time or if we were talking about this with Joe yesterday, but I heard that Paris was actually losing money because it makes more money from their tourists than like what it's getting right now during this period of the Olympics. Like tourism is, because nobody wants to go there right now. Everything is switched over. No one wants to like see it like this unless you're going for the Olympics.
That's what stresses me out is 2028 is in LA. I'm like, bro, where's all that space? I mean, luckily they have like so many sport arenas.
Right.
But it was cool I think the qualifiers,
LA is so dirty now.
They made pools. They were in NFL stadiums.
Maybe that'll make them actually put money into LA and like make it look nice again because it looks like
it's
trash.
Just like that one time, what was it? The Chinese leader came to San Francisco for some conference, and they literally cleaned up the streets overnight. Like,
oh, that's nice.
But it's like, why?
I love to hear it.
Where was it? Where's all the homelessness go? Like,
they just get pushed out further and further and further. It's so sad.
But maybe the Olympics will bring that to.
I was curious what country has hosted more games than anyone else, and it's the United States.
What?
With 8 games so far, and the U.S. has hosted more Olympics than any other country.
We haven't been in a while.
Los Angeles 2028. That's crazy.
Hasn't been here in a while.
Yeah.
I want to say Atlanta was the last one, 2000 maybe.
French Alps. 2 days ago, the French Alps were awarded 2030 Winter Olympics.
Cool.
That's going to be insane, dude. Skiing on the French Alps. Hell yeah, brother.
2002, yeah, Atlanta, Georgia. Wait, no, Salt Lake was 2002 for Winter Olympics.
And I believe Salt Lake is doing 2034 or something. I heard something about that.
Crazy. Well, what's so crazy is that, so 2028 is LA Olympics, but 2026 is the FIFA World Cup, and that's also in the US.
Whoa. It's going to be a big year for America.
You remember the World Cups, like how big they are?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of exciting things coming. But,
it's so fun. So the original Olympics began as part of an ancient Greek festival that celebrated Zeus, which is the Greek god of sky and weather.
So it started because they're celebrating gods.
Yes. The whole competition lasted for up to 6 months.
Yeah, it used to be longer.
Huh?
Was actually used to remember the torch, like it would be completely traveled, but I don't know how they do that now.
Wrestling, boxing, long jump, javelin, discus, chariot racing on a little wooden
tug of war too, I think, or something.
Whoa, tug of war. They should bring that back because that's true teamwork and strength. You know, like what is the Olympics if not teamwork and strength?
Yeah, but then you got.
Can you imagine tug of war
and stuff
against other countries? How funny that would be to watch in the mud. Why not? Let's throw in some mud. They're all.
That would be interesting.
That would be crazy. What if they do have
every
that?
Sport? No, they don't.
Okay.
But the newest ones, there's rock climbing now, and also surfing. That's new to this year. which is actually kind of cool. But kind of, I mean, did Logan show you the video of them staying in the villas? Like the Tahiti, what it looks like?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
Oh my God. They're like so much better off in Tahiti.
Yeah. And like, because Tahiti is, what's that? Oh God. I want to say.
Where do we think Tahiti is on a map? It's probably
Southeast Asia, right? South Pacific Ocean. Oh my God.
I thought it was closer, but
it is far.
Is it like off Indonesia?
It's. Hold on. There's no way that's Tahiti.
A new torch is designed for every Olympics. Several thousand copies are made. I wonder why.
The Olympic torch relay, which began way back in April in a ceremony at the Sanctuary of Olympia. So it always starts in Greece and it makes its way to the...
What does?
The torch.
The torch. Yeah, I was just reading that. Lit Olympic torches have flown on planes, stayed alight underwater,
no way.
and scaled Everest.
What?
Yeah. It says...
How?
Okay, hold on. In ancient times... A flame burned throughout the games as a tribute to the goddess, Hestia. Since 1928, this tradition continued in the modern games, but instead of an altar, it burned on a torch. It said the torch flame is always lit by the sun in Olympia, Greece. I'm like, what do you mean it's lit by the sun? What do you mean by that? Not the sun. Unless it's like, do you think they get a magnifying glass up against the like...
Oh, I can see that.
And it's like lit by the sun. I could see that. Why did they make thousands of copies, do you think? Do you think they get stolen? Like,
what is it made of?
So many questions. And
do you know what the Olympic rings stand for?
The rings. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There's 5.
4, 5. Okay, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The rings, huh? Let's see. They're like primary colors. What do they stand for? Coming together.
Kind of.
Is it the oh, I was gonna say the...
No, like what does it represent?
The nation, the continents that participate? No way.
And
what color are we?
The colors are chosen because they all appear on the flags of all the competing nations.
Whoa. So inclusive. Cool. Do we have like certain colors? Like US is this?
No, I mean, it's whatever color ring that... I think there's a white ring, right? So that would be our stripes.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually a...
Wow, more than 200 countries compete in the Olympics, but originally in the first host city, Athens, only 11 European countries plus Australia, Chile, and the USA. It only had 14 participating countries, the first ever Summer Olympics Games. I feel like we're looking at the same
article. There used to be...
hold
on, I totally forgot about this. I don't think we are.
Okay. I'm moving on to scandals. But you keep going on your facts. You can cut out the dead space, yeah?
The actual... Oh my God, no, that's not even that long.
I get anxiety.
The actual birth year is not known, but the estimate was 776 BC. These games took place every 4 years, but participants had to be male, and all athletes competed naked. Is that crazy?
Naked? Yeah. And would there be people onlookers? People would watch live? Because it couldn't be televised.
No, dude. Yeah, it was like a Coliseum.
Like you would have to
you know?
go. Dude, did you know the Coliseum used to be filled with water as well, and they would have water games like on boats?
Yeah. Did you see that trailer?
I cannot imagine. No, I haven't.
A new Gladiator.
I would watch that. Is that Paul Mescal?
No, it's the...
Oh. Are you sure?
Positive. Wait, yo. He might be in it. Denzel Washington's in it. That guy's still going.
Whoa. I love Denzel.
Do you not? How can you not?
One of the biggest Olympic scandals that I think everybody knows is the Tanya Harding of it all. When, the ice skating competition. It's Margot Robbie did that movie, I, Tanya, after it. and she like beat
The figure skating.
Nancy Kerrigan, I think her name is, with a bat.
Oh, there was a.
So that she
oh
couldn't
yeah,
compete.
her knee, right?
Yeah, like bashed her knee in. It's like when you're in such high competition, such heightened emotions, people go
so
fucking
fast.
nuts. People go nuts.
Yeah. It's like a drug.
Yeah.
You
it's like an
lose your
addiction.
sanity.
Yeah.
Based on what though?
Okay, wait. Here's the latest. What's happening in Paris? Hold on, let me skip. Did you hear Lady Gaga and Celine Dion are going to perform?
No.
I'm like, Celine Dion.
But didn't
she
she just
see this documentary about how you can't sing, or
seizure or something?
She has stiff person syndrome.
Something like,
I feel like that's
I
the
saw a
first time I've
video
heard
like
about.
she had a seizure, but then right when she like recovered from it, she was like singing or something. I don't know, man.
Here,
I'm still here.
there's nothing to fear.
Let me just shit out some.
She is set for her comeback performance for the opening ceremony. Her first since publicly sharing her battle with stiff person syndrome. They got to come up with a new name for that. That's more medical, I feel. It sounds super.
Oh, she has stiff person.
She's got a case of the stiff person.
She has SPS.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just going to shoot some out and then we'll go on to the Scandies. The Olympic torch is lit the old-fashioned way, an ancient ceremony at the temple of Hera in Greece. Actresses wearing costumes of Greek priestesses use a parabolic mirror and sun rays to kindle the torch.
A mirror. Oh my God. I am smart.
That's crazy.
No, it's got to be the only way, though.
Like, is parabolic?
Right?
Are you looking it up?
No, you are. I'm looking at something else.
Look up. Parabolic.
Parabola.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the shape of a parabola.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. From there, the torch starts its relay to the host city. It is usually carried by runners, but it has traveled on a boat, on an airplane, like you said, horseback, back of a camel, radio signal, underwater, and in a canoe. The unlit Olympic torch has also been taken to space several times. Whoa. That's crazy. What the fuck? Why?
Crazy. Yeah, why?
The relay torch and the Olympic flame are supposed to burn during the whole event. In case the flame goes out, it can only be reignited with a backup flame, which has been lit in Greece as well. I kind of like that.
I love it.
Ancient tradition is
I know.
still existing.
We need to bring back ancient traditions.
But like, that's something that's carried literally for centuries. It's crazy. 2012 London Games were the first Olympics in which all participating countries sent female athletes. So it was a big Olympics for equality. Following sports are, sadly, not part of the Olympics anymore. Solo synchronized swimming, tug of war, that's funny, yeah. Rope climbing, hot air ballooning, dueling pistol, tandem bicycle.
Wait, dueling pistols with live ammo? Like, to the death?
I mean, there's still, I know shooting's still in it.
Okay.
Tandem bicycle, swimming obstacle races, and
tandem bicycle,
plunge for distance.
One of them people
That'd
is
be
doing
crazy.
more work than
Hold
the
your
other.
breath the longest. Luckily, live pigeon shooting was a one shot and only part of the 1900 Olympics in Paris.
Who decides what sports are sports? Who decides what sports are Olympic?
I don't know.
Level.
I mean, they might have esports like the video games in the next one.
In the Olympics?
Yeah.
But why can't that be its own thing?
Anyway.
Okay.
The 5 rings. Oh, yeah. I already told you that. The 6 colors, blue, yellow, black, green, red, and the white background. Okay. Olympic Games have been hosted by 23 different countries. The first Olympic mascot was Waldy, the dachshund, at the 1972 Games in Munich. 2016 Games in Rio will mark the first time the Olympics are held in South America. Whoa.
I remember the Rio Games.
Yeah, Rio de Janeiro.
The name is Rio.
Which is wild. That was after London. I feel like London's more recent. Wait,
Yeah.
London was...
What, 20?
No way. What was...
Did you say 2008?
Where was 2020? Think.
No, there wasn't one 2020. It was
Tokyo.
2021.
But it was Tokyo.
Okay.
China. Last one.
Tokyo,
During the
Japan?
17 days of the 2016 Summer Olympics. Oh my God. My bad.
How embarrassing.
I mean, they're right there.
I'm totally kidding, but...
That's funny, yeah. Tokyo, China. Yeah, Japan. During the 17 days of the 2016 Summer Olympics, 10,500 athletes from 205 countries represented 42 different sports and participated in 306 competitors in Rio.
I wonder if it's like make a sport. I mean, why if breakdancing is a sport at the Olympics, cheer should be a sport at the Olympics.
I'm just curious about the judgment scale.
And do they have to like submit like how does one like the paperwork, you know, to make it official? And is this the first breakdancing Olympics?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I don't know. It didn't say that. Actually, yeah, it was. So my bad. Yeah.
Okay. Dance is physical, but so much of dance is physical. Where's the ballet Olympics? That's extremely
maybe that's
athletic.
It's coming.
Yeah, maybe this will open a door for other art.
Damn, dude. Yeah, but
interesting.
We are, to be like the best in the world, you're never gonna be forgotten. Like Usain Bolt. Right?
I don't know. I don't know half the Olympians' names.
Well, we will. I bet after this one. Oh, that guy's so good.
But there's always one or two stars in each sport. Katie Ledecky for swim. I couldn't name another swimmer right now. Simone Biles for I can't name another gymnast right now.
Well, yeah, that's a good point.
That one year, it was like Allie Race. It was like the Fab Five or whatever. Allie Raceman.
Michaela Maroney.
You were in love with her.
Yeah,
she kept trying to slide into the
Twitter
DMs.
It's so cringe. If we go back to my Twitter, it might still be there.
Probably.
It's so bad.
It's bad.
I was so desperate. It was a pity
response.
But she replied like twice.
And you're like, wow, I can imagine us both going to the Olympics.
I'm going to date her.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was a good point.
Oh my God, stop yawning. Because of that swim this morning. I feel like I am sleepy Joe. Okay.
We can hit on that.
A couple
later.
Scandals. The most common are doping, obviously. But I'm reading that even in the 2022 Winter Olympics, a 15-year-old skater failed a drug test. And it's just like, that's the other thing too. Young people are being really, and this is, I believe, a Russian ice skater. In those countries, China, Russia, they start so young and they're training. Like, I feel like, did you see, maybe this was during Beijing, just like their training videos?
Russia still has a team yet.
What do you mean?
They just have like a Russian
what do you mean?
Olympic committee. That's what they compete as.
Huh. Like they don't have any athletes participating?
They do, but they can't represent like the country itself. They have to represent like the committee.
Why?
It's a good question.
Look into that. But it's just like these young people whose bodies are pushed to the absolute edge and they're made to take drugs to make their countries look better. It is just sad. And it's like, what is the long-term effects on young people still in their teens that are being trained at this level? And then how sustainable is that?
That's what they resort to, though. Like, the only way I can get better is doping.
But it's like, maybe you're not that good if you have to do drugs to compete. Maybe you're not worthy to compete.
I think you don't realize almost every single star athlete has somewhat done some enhancement.
That is so wild to me. So it's like, it's just the scales are not even though.
That's why there's people that are trying to have enhanced games.
Like a separate game.
But then people are like saying that, like, well, LOL, the Olympic Games are already enhanced games. Like,
sure, like people are still doing it.
Yeah. I think it depends on the sport though. Like, you won't, it's more when it comes like to strength or...
I don't know. That just isn't right. That doesn't sit right with me.
And recovery. That's why, so this is the Russian thing. 2019, the World Doping Agency voted to ban Russia from the 2020 Tokyo Olympics and the 2022 Beijing Winter Games over manipulating doping data.
Doping data,
The ban not only ruled Russia out of the following Olympic cycle, but also barred Russian government officials from attending major events.
Oh shit!
But
that's sad for the athletes.
So
that's sad for the athletes because it's like,
Russia's
they're
also
still doing
banned
the drugs,
from the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Whoa!
But is that because of
the doping?
No, the invasion of Ukraine.
That's why they're banned. Really?
Vladimir Putin's full-scale invasion of Ukraine means neither the flags nor the anthems of Russia and Belarus.
Who decided that? Like, is that a UN thing? Will
accompany any podium finishes at the Paris Olympics, but there is controversy over how some of their athletes could still take part. Yeah, it's like creating this like committee that's like.
Well, that's sad for the athletes because they didn't, invade Ukraine.
Which is so weird though, because I mean, even like Ukraine was in the most recent like Euro Cup for soccer. It's like, bruh, how your athletes are competing on this global stage, yet back home there's like war.
It's really. I
mean, even Israel too, they're competing.
I know.
It's just weird.
It is weird.
It's like, okay, pause.
So it's like, where do you draw the line of like, oh, you invade this? Is it just like dependent on the country that they're like cherry picking? Like, I don't know. Because I don't know.
Dude, I can't believe that's literally the reason.
Yeah.
They're banned again.
So before it was doping and this time it was
invading
wartime.
a country.
Wartime. But like the US invades countries all the time. But it's just like, that's why I'm like, why are we selective?
Disguised.
Interesting. Do you remember when Ryan Lochte and 3 other swimmers lied in Rio? See, that was the Rio Games, right? Was like the Michael Phelps and Ryan Lochte. I feel like that was Rio.
That might have been Michael Phelps' last Olympics.
They vandalized a gas station and they were super, super drunk. And to kind of get out of that, they said that they were mugged at gunpoint.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that? And it was a complete fabrication.
They robbed a gas station?
Yes.
Dude,
they stupid. Vandalized. They got super drunk. And yeah, the investigation revealed that rather than an armed robbery, it was just a night of drunken revelry. And the 4 men asked their taxi driver to pull over at a gas station. They engaged in public urination and vandalism. And then they told police officers that they were held at gunpoint. And then Lochte later admitted to exaggerating the entire thing. And I never got good vibes from Ryan Lochte. He just seems like a fucking bitch.
Well, he was in the shadow of Michael Phelps.
But he like, I don't know. He just gives off, I think, like douche energy. Some people just do.
I mean, yeah, he looks like a frat guy.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Damn, Speedo dropped sponsorship with him. Then.
Yeah, he lost it all. Fell from grace. Lochte was given a 10-month suspension from domestic and international competitions, bro. And then the other 3 were given only a 4-month suspension.
How embarrassing.
Why wasn't it equal? Maybe because Lochte was the one that lied. I don't know. Oh, because they failed to come forward about what actually happened. But it's like, they all did. Why wasn't it an equal sentence? Maybe because Ryan was, I don't know. Had to be a good example and he wasn't. Oh my God. At the Tokyo Olympics, a horseback riding girlie was eliminated because she punched her horse.
What? Giddy up.
No, actually, I'm not kidding. Okay, in 2021, German coach was ejected from the Olympic competition following an incident involving an athlete and her horse, Saint Boy. When Saint Boy refused to jump during the show jumping round, Reisner was heard encouraging her to really
punch
hit
her
it
horse
to get the horse to jump.
Sounds
and then
like
struck Saint Boy herself. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Get it. Get it.
Saint Boy?
Saint Boy. You go there, struck Saint Boy.
Abused.
Beat his ass. That's so sad.
Wait. So
although no athlete or horse was physically injured, I mean, he was struck, but not, I suppose, did not suffer an injury. The best safeguard possible was to minimize risk and remove them.
Yeah, equestrian still in the Olympics.
And then, hold on. It also is going to reinforce the importance of horse welfare and athlete safety for all future. And that change will come into effect after the 2024 Paris Olympics, I guess. That's funny. Yeah, that is so sad. Can you imagine hitting a horse, dude?
Dude, it would kill you.
He would get you. Yeah, no, the
Saint Boy would counterattack.
Yeah.
What is that called? Fucking donkey kick.
Yeah, dude, they're so muscular.
Yeah, they're jacked.
They're fucking jacked, bro. Have you seen jacked horses for real?
No, they're
ripped.
There's no body fat in them hoes.
Mm-hmm. They're just made to run.
I'm trying to look at the
Some celebrities that are going to be at the Olympics this year.
Oh yeah. How do they know that?
Kim Kardashian, Dua Lipa, because they probably are seen in Paris. You know what I'm saying?
Well, doesn't
or flying to Paris.
Kardashians have a place in Paris?
No, that's just where Kim was robbed once. Maybe that's what you're thinking.
Well, that's like the one and only episode I've seen of Keeping Up.
Okay. Kim Kardashian, Dua Lipa, Meg the Stallion, Kaya Gerber, whom I met Subtleflex when I lived in LA.
Who?
Kaya Gerber's Cindy Crawford's daughter. I think it's Cindy Crawford. She and her husband are besties with George Clooney and Amal Clooney. Her husband.
She's 22.
Yeah. She was dating Jacob Elordi for a bit. Her husband and George Clooney owned Casamigos.
She dated Elvis.
Kaya Gerber's dad is the co-owner of Casamigos. And I'm pretty sure that they all have like $1 trillion.
That shit beer or tequila.
Dolly Parton, Jen from BTS, Paris Hilton, Natalie Portman, Tom Brady, Zoe Kravitz. They're all mentioned as potential celebrity guests. I don't know what that means. I'm loving the stands that are looking over the River Seine. That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like a nice little bleacher moam. Can you imagine that view? But then you're watching, they come towards you, they go under the tunnel, and then everyone's got to turn around? Like,
well,
they're not going to be facing the action the whole time.
How many countries are represented?
But why wouldn't they have the stands along the side of the river instead of facing one direction in the middle?
They do also.
Do they? Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah. I saw some pictures of it.
Okay.
See if I can find one for you. Oh, yeah. Nice.
Swimming has been banned for over a century in that river because it is so polluted by the ancient sewers. And it's just all the French people are pretty angry because they felt like that money could have been spent elsewhere. And the mayor was so gung-ho about cleaning it up. And there's a new hashtag, loosely translates to I poo in the Seine. It's like a whole thing in France.
Well, they were trying, they like coordinated or were going to coordinate like where far away were certain other like water areas that lead to the, how do you say it?
Seine.
The Seine. That they were going to like all going to take a shit in it. So it would flow in the river when the whoever went in it. Yeah. The representative or who is it?
The mayor?
The mayor.
Yeah. Yeah. The mayor did take a dip to prove that it met the stringent standards needed to make it safe for athletes, but it was unclear whether or not they actually all shit in the sun. That is just $1.6 billion to clean up a river and have it still look like shit is actually very wild. What is the mascot this year? Is it the Olympic Games if the chosen mascot doesn't cause controversy? In Paris's case, they went with the anthropomorphized version of I don't even know what that word is. Phrygian.
Don't ask my ass.
Phrygian cap, a loose red hat originally worn by formerly enslaved people in ancient Rome to symbolize their freedom, and later became a fashionable thing during the French Revolution among the crowd who chopped Marie Antoinette's head off. And now that's the mascot for the games this year.
Let them eat cake.
And it's literally hilarious because the mascot, they put on a bunch of condoms that they're providing in the athletes' village. And it just is like her being like, protect yourself against STDs. And they printed that on all the condoms that they're going to pass out because that is what happens. They be fucking,
yeah,
dude.
The
they
Olympic
just
Village is a
cesspool for sex.
About to say that.
A sex pool. That is so interesting. That is funny.
All right. What about your how many? Let's see your predictions.
Oh, let's do some predictions. That's a good idea.
I mean, it's kind of hard.
Sha'Carri Richardson. Literally the only names I know.
How many gold medals are we going to get?
Well, how many things is Simone competing in? Let me just go with people I know.
I mean, how many gold medals in general are there?
Oh.
Or how many possible?
Let's look that up.
And then how many countries are competing? I want to know. 184.
329.
Possible?
Yeah. What was your number?
My number was how many countries are competing.
Okay.
184.
Of 184 countries, there's 329 gold medals. It's impossible for the United States to win every single one of them because they're not competing in every event.
Yeah.
But there is expectation for the Americans to bring home the most gold in the Olympics. I wonder why. I mean, we love our summer games.
I mean, that's a good point, though. Like, no one really talks about the country winning.
It's the person
like the
always.
Right? But
yeah.
Like, who won? Yeah.
Like what sport?
Just no, like all total medals.
So is that the point of the Olympics? All these athletes are competing in different things, and at the end, one country has picked the winner, like of whoever got the most gold. Like I feel like it's just per sport.
Tokyo. Damn, Australia did really well. I forgot about that. Australia is pretty good. So is Great Britain.
Okay.
Japan's good.
In the 2020/2021 pandemic delayed Tokyo Olympics, the USA won 113 medals.
Yeah, we won that one.
Which includes 39 golds.
41 silver, 33 bronze.
China won 89 medals, but 38 golds. So they only got one less gold, but just overall less medals.
Damn,
so
China was on it.
Gold standard.
89. Yeah, it was really just US and China. Japan had 58 total. Great Britain 64. And then Australia had 46.
I hate paywalls. Do you know how to get past a paywall at like an article website?
I don't think
there's ways to like get past it. Like if you type in like a certain URL or like.
I don't think though.
No, I've read this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get past this paywall.
Let's see. I'm going to check out. Damn, US is pretty consistent.
Because there's countries that pay Olympians 6-figure bonuses for winning gold medals.
But I think our country does not have that much incentive as far as winning.
It's just the glory.
I mean, what about privilege though? Like
sponsorships, brands, like that's probably how they.
How many people got famous because of the Olympics, dude?
I need to know.
Literally all the names we're talking about is because of the Olympics.
But such a select few names of all the U.S. athletes. Like you have to honestly
but also like Usain Bolt, Jamaica.
That's a good point. But name another one. Well, and that was because he is the fastest person in the world.
Tyson Fury was a big competitor for the U.S., but he could never beat Usain Bolt. He literally fucking smoked everyone. Kind of annoying.
The United States pays $37,500 for a gold, $22,500 for a silver, and $15,000 for a bronze.
Where's that money come from? That's a fuck ton of money.
I mean,
if we do the math of the last one
times 89 medals, gold medals, or 100 and however many medals.
Yeah, how many gold we got? Whoa. In 2016, Simone Biles became the first American woman and 5th woman ever to win 4 gold medals.
Also, the gold has value. Like,
it's actually not as there's not as much gold in it as you would think. That was one of the facts I saw. Actually,
if it was made of pure gold, it would be valued at approximately $41,161. The last time pure gold medals were presented was 1912.
Yeah, probably like we can't afford this.
Can you imagine having like passed down through your family for generations a pure gold medal?
That's another thing too, though.
From
it's
the
generational.
early 1900 Olympics.
Whoa, I never thought about that.
Like, how much was that worth today?
Do they even exist? No one talks about that. Prior medals.
Yeah, like where do they go?
What's like the oldest medal kept in good condition?
Like,
you got it?
Are they ever listed at auction? I'm trying to figure out exactly what my question is. Like, how much would a 1912 gold medal go for? Be worth today? Yeah. Less than what it. Maybe they were smaller.
No, that's a good point.
Says in 1912, the Stockholm Olympics gold medals would be worth $1,200, but I'm like, that's not even close.
That's a good point, though. Like something to pass down. Like you're representing your name forever.
Generational.
What's
legacy?
Legacy.
Legacies are cool. I love a legacy.
I mean, that's the top of the top.
The tip of top.
But it's sometimes weird because like sometimes in the best, he trains in Tempe or used to anyway. He trained at ASU for a long time.
How much is his net worth today? He lives in Paradise Valley with his family.
Oh shit!
I thought so. I wonder if he's
We'll have to
neighbors
go.
with
Where do you think he shops?
what's his name? Help. Booker. D Books. I bet they're neighbors. They
Yeah,
have
or
4
maybe
sons.
some. Yeah,
He
professional.
volunteers as an assistant coach.
Yeah, he does a lot of.
He gives
I'm
back.
so bad at saying this word, philanthropy.
Philanthropy. And he...
Because he struggled with depression and ADHD his like whole career. So
I'm
now
looking-
he's like puts a lot of effort and like money into
mental health. That's really nice. I'm looking at his backyard pool right now.
Oh my god!
State of the
Does it
art,
have
baby.
lanes?
Um,
I can't imagine. You might
it's long, but it's not a lane. You know, he's got
literally checking out
facilities
his
for
pool.
that. Yeah,
That's wild.
Easy
I mean, there's
photos.
so many celebrities that live here, but
yeah.
you just never
They
see
don't.
them.
They don't go where we go. They're not going to
They
LGO
Instacart.
for a latte.
I mean, they might.
They have assistants.
I mean, I have a few. There's a few celebrities kind of that go to Lifetime, just not consistently.
I am so excited for the opening ceremony.
I know. Well, we gotta figure out what time it is
God, I know.
because hopefully I don't have to be at work. I wanted to see something. I just want to see Team USA.
Michael Phelps. See, there's a couple different things. He is supposed to have a net worth of $100 million.
I mean, yeah, he had that Subway thing going for a long time.
Retired Olympic swimmer, corporate endorser. I mean, yeah, didn't he get in trouble for weed as well? The richest swimmers in the world.
There's a picture of him ripping a bong.
LOL.
And there was
If
so
he's
much
off,
fucking outrage, dude.
Let him relax.
But like now it's just funny, like looking back at that, how ridiculous that is.
Oh my God. Also remember the divers? What's that one guy's name? He also was kind of like big on like Instagram.
Weed.
I love the divers because
Don't.
it's so crazy. The amount of control while you're just in free fall, you know, flipping, turning.
Yeah, I'm free.
Okay. 7-time Olympic gold medalist Caleb Dressel's confirmed that he will be taking part in the Olympics. This is the top 5 richest swimmers. He's got a net worth of $5 million. Katie Ledecky's got a net worth of $5 million at just 27 years old. She's
Sorry.
rude. I'm just kidding. She's considered one of the most successful female swimmers of all time. She racked up 7 gold medals, 3 silvers over 3 Olympic Games.
Is this Ledecky?
Making her the most decorated woman in swimming history. And then we'll see what she does this week. She's just really going to,
She's my
top
age,
it.
bro. She's 6 foot.
Whoa. Some people were literally born to swim with their lengthiness.
That's what they say.
Long
The swimmer body.
hands,
It's not like it's
long
created.
feet. Like, no, you are born.
But how much can you adapt to that? How much does your body adapt to that in a single life? You know, like constantly training for
if
that. Like,
you're training for it,
does
I'm sure.
slightly adapt.
But Michael Phelps is
I mean,
so
remember when he would
long.
warm up?
His
When
wingspan.
he warm up, like his arms.
Doesn't he have an 8-foot wingspan? No, that's not
fucking
possible.
Immobile because his warm up when he like flap his arms.
Yeah.
he could come like.
Yeah.
It would literally go like way over.
You're just too muscular, Kaden.
I know
what
that's
it
my
is.
problem. I don't know.
Maybe you're lifting too many weights.
He's trying to tell
If
me
you want
not
to be svelte, you're gonna swim and run.
That's what I was thinking of. Just doing like
Hella cardio.
workout and then a rest day, a workout, a rest day. Never like. I mean, there's.
back to back.
I was going 5-6 days a week,
because I think that your body does need a break. Like
but I'm
too
getting
much
tight.
stress on your
I'm
body.
getting tight. No, because my muscles are growing, but they're not flexible or they're
Yeah.
tight and they're nodding. And I'd rather be mobile and agile.
Mm-hmm. Flexible.
You can still do that and be strong, but I don't know. I think I just need to, be more. I think I need to focus on stretching as a priority.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't do anything without stretching. Like I have to stretch.
Yeah.
Like make that a rule for
Especially
myself.
before we go swimming. We should have stretched
Yeah.
today.
I mean, we have a lot to learn, right? If we go to El Dorado, we'll have to,
See how that is.
or go any other pool area.
I'm gonna.
A lifetime, but
take
like bring
me
our own
back.
towhave and shit. Like we were
No,
just like
exactly.
realized like, wait, I,
know,
don't
we're like,
have
wait,
extra
I don't even have
clothes. I don't
towels,
have
yeah.
sunscreen.
I know I forgot to put sunscreen on. I honestly didn't want to overthink it. I literally rolled out of bed and was like, let's go. Because if I think about it, I'm going to be like
yeah,
coming up with excuses as to why I don't want to go. And I honestly
but hopefully
have a good
today was
excuse.
like
No, it was nice.
a motivator.
There's no
of,
pressure to also like,
you wake up tired, you're like, I can go for a swim still.
yeah, it was so nice. Oh my God. The only person who's not on this top 5 list of the richest swimmers, sorry. Maybe it's the richest Olympians. Hold on. Let me go back to the top real quick. The richest swimmers in the world. Number 3 is a Swedish swimmer, Sarah Sjöström. I don't know how to say her last name. She's got 12 million. Mark Spitz has got 20 million. He was widely considered as one of the best swimmers of all time. I
think the ceremony might be right now.
Oh my God. Okay. Bye. No, I'm just
Right, that's all I could
he holds the record for the most gold medals won at a single Olympic game for 36 years, which I think, what's his face? Michael Phelps beat his record. He's now 74 and has, a net worth of 20 million. And then, of course, number 1 is Michael Phelps by a landslide with the 100 mil. He is, quote unquote, arguably the greatest Olympian ever. 28 medals, 23 of those are gold.
We'll have to watch those highlights after this.
Oh my God, so good. Oh my God. Okay, wait. He continues to make about $10 million a year from
bullshit
endorsements. Subway, Beats by Dre, Omega, Visa, Under Armour, and Wheaties. Of course, the Wheaties.
Sponsored by Visa.
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
What does he get for that? Just a card with an endless amount of money on it. Yeah, that is so crazy. But
at what cost? Right?
That's what I was just going to say. When asked about another potential return, he said that he was very happy with his decision of leaving. And he would rather have a healthy body in 20 years than kill himself even more now. Because how do you there's no reason to keep going. Let's you did what you set out to do. Is there negative effects though
at competing that long?
That's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. When you are eating 10,000 calories a day, burning, 5,000 calories a day, or he was doing 3 2-hour swims a day. Your body is not necessarily made to do that every single day, day in and day out.
But as far as exercise, of course, but not literally the highest
not
level.
Olympic, training. And I just wonder what the long-term effects are.
Honestly,
of Olympic.
You don't think about that. Yeah, what do we think about that? What do we?
We just want the gold medals. What is that?
I'm just looking up updates on the opening ceremony. There's some weird shit actually.
But at the same time, it's former elite athletes are likely to live 5 to 6 years longer than non-athletes and are less likely to develop cardiovascular disease and suffer from strokes. But that's only true for endurance and team sport athletes.
Wait, one more time?
Elite athletes are likely to live 5 to 6 years longer than non-athletes and are less likely to develop cardiovascular disease and suffer from strokes, just in general.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're killing me.
These things are
11% of Olympic athletes alone incur injuries. So that's a thing. And in elite sports teams, the prevalence of depression and anxiety is extremely high. Anxiety, the competition,
stress.
If you're not doing well, you know this very well. Anxiety. If you lose a volleyball game, a big one, even in high school, it'd be sinking into a depression,
For sure. It takes a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I
taxing.
can't fall asleep, I think about the what ifs of some games even till this day.
Oh my God. Move on, brother.
No, there's these plays that one play decided the game. And it's what if it didn't? Sometimes.
But what if it didn't? It's okay, then you would have won the game.
Yeah, I would have moved on and created history at the time for my high school, but they've already won a state championship now, but they also went down a division, so that's why we were competing against the best and did not have the best team.
Yeah, that sucks.
But yeah, I know for sure taxing on the
mental,
especially
physical.
Probably being a Michael Phelps shoes, that world attention and pressure. And then also coming back after 2008 and trying to compete, the expectation, not easy. And then the weed thing.
No, yeah.
Because that's what people think. They oh, I want to be just like him, or I wish I had that. But then no one knows.
Are you really willing to do all that?
Outside of the sport, how are they raised? How are their parents treated them? How are they loved? There's all these different things. You don't want to be exactly
happy?
like them.
Yeah.
Everyone has their team.
Everyone has a demon inside of I was gonna say because I was saying like
You were gonna say that.
I was gonna say because I was saying because we were saying and when we were saying it. Just the dancers coming in and competing into the games from 1921 to 1948. Artists participated in the Olympic Games. Painters, sculptors, architects, writers, and musicians competed for medals by creating works of art. And it was going on at the same time.
That should be its own thing.
Artists stopped competing in 1948. But a lot of the artists now just design like the posters and merchandise. So I'm like, they're like demoted from competing and they are just kind of.
That should be its own thing, though.
100%.
That'd be so cool.
And is that what? Live painting, live sculpture?
Can you imagine
we don't have enough artists these days.
The creativity that would.
Inspiring as well, like inspiring, because the Olympics are inspiring athletes, artists, Olympian artists could inspire. Imagine having passed down, again, with the passed down in generations, like a gold medal from sculpting in your,
live,
in your little trunk. That is crazy.
That's an interesting take.
Yeah.
Now, where's the competition for creativity?
Yes.
It's like seeing a physical form of what inside someone's mind.
Yeah. Can you imagine
or
just
hearing.
A sculpting competition? That'd be sick. Like make a bust. You're just given a pile of clay and they're like.
Make a bust?
Yeah, like a bust. Like head and shoulders. A bust.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
I thought you said make a bus.
We be bussin'.
The wheels on the bus. Yeah, the opening ceremony is currently happening, which makes sense. I'm like, duh.
What time is
difference.
it? They're like a day
It's
ahead.
nighttime there right now, or like just after sunset.
Well, we need to watch it.
I just kind of want to see like when the
I want to watch
come out
the performances. Yeah, I want to see the torch. They should start doing it with the sun again. Why do they do it at night?
Well, they did start in the daytime, but it's overcast.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Sadly.
Wait, I do want to watch it. We got to be done. Do you have anything else? Any other facts you want to share with the class?
I want like a recent Olympic fact, But it's like the typical. Oh, what's crazy is that in 1936, the Berlin Olympics, it was also a display of like Nazi propaganda because that was right before World War II.
I actually just searched.
There's actually a picture or a video there of Hitler at those Olympics, and he's like tweaking because he's like basically like on meth the whole time.
Oh my God. In 1904, Olympics featured human zoos of indigenous people from around the world. The Olympics actually have an extremely white supremacist, racist history.
I can see that.
100%. 100%.
The modern Olympics have been canceled 3 times. World War I, 1916, and then World War II in 1940 and 1944. And then London is the only city to host Summer Olympics 3 times.
Yeah, 1936 Olympics were a tool of Nazi propaganda.
London.
Oh my God, so crazy to see this photo at the Olympic Games with just all the swastika banners behind. Like, that's sick.
That's different dimension vibes.
No, that does feel like a different dimension. Like, how is that the same planet we're living on? Like, exactly. It's really weird. It is really not cool, bro.
But yeah, facts wise, it's hopefully these games have a great turnout. It's 2 weeks long, plenty of footage, and we're going to continue to swim.
Oh yeah, we are.
Swim.
Because we are going to the Olympics in 2048. Okay, great. This was fun. I am so excited. This really is one of my favorite things ever is the Summer Games.
Yeah, just another thing to add on to all the crazy shit that's happening. Now have the
There's going to be some interesting things that happen, I feel.
Again, yeah, what happened the last time we talked? I wanted to get into it.
Yeah. We'll talk.
He's wearing a mask.
Okay.
All right.
Lots going on in the world. Stay safe, everybody. Thank you so much for supporting.
We love all
subscribe.
8 of you.
We love all 8 of you. If you are listening, you know, drop an emoji. Drop what emoji? Maybe a swimmer on our Instagram. If you are listening to us.
I mean, it
And we're
can't
not
be that
just
hard going
screaming
from
into the void.
Spotify to.
Yeah, just check in.
Or thanks for listening this long. We don't know how
That's
many
true.
of those downloads are
Oh
actually
my God.
a whole listen.
After 5 minutes, they're like, I can't do this. Like,
Gives a fuck.
subscribe, follow us on YouTube. We are still posting YouTube videos, and it's gonna be okay.
It's gonna be okay. Yeah, the sun is bright.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.